I am ready.
All right, we're live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some more Sonic Adventure 2, and they can hear me, right?
Yes, at least they should. And
Okay.
they should be able to hear everything.
Alright,
And
they should be
then-
able to hear everything.
It should be no. Everything should be heard. Not just
Okay, everything. Everything should be heard.
You have to be very bold when it comes to things like this, because you just, I don't know. It's kind of like a Steve Jobs kind of thing.
I did it again. Then, for his final Sonic level, they seem to punish you for moving.
Yeah. No, whoa, that was weird. Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? Very weird. So I'm taking your advice.
Okay, yeah. Don't spam it if you want to go faster, because if
No, what?
Yeah,
what did you do?
Just hold it down if you want to go faster, Ty.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Aaron made the same mistake and died like 20 times.
Good point.
Whoa, you're going a different path. We've never been here before.
Yeah.
No, look at this. Oh, you got an extra life.
Yeah, don't kill me, Chaos. I've already had enough to deal with you.
Don't spam. And okay. You just made it. Alright. Oh jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, you'd think it'd be a lot faster than this, but apparently not.
Well,
Whoa.
I'm gonna do it.
That was a close one.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed the life. Okay. It's fine.
I'm not going for it.
Yeah,
it's too risky.
It's too
Risk and reward scenario is not worth.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh jeez.
Please let this go alright. Yeah.
A bomb.
Okay.
Is that a power up in the first game or no?
Not exact.
Not exact. What does this exactly mean?
No, like I think it was, but like it was just used for wiping out like hordes of enemies.
Isn't that what it's used for here?
I guess.
All right. Good talk.
Sorry, you already know what I'm doing.
You're focusing. You're concentrating.
Okay.
You're going fast.
And down street.
Like I said before, I want to see like 100%, A+ speedrun of this game, because that'd probably be wild.
Oh, indeed it would. Did you know they probably even skip power? I think I saw one before, and they skipped the power-ups.
What?
Yeah.
Was that on purpose? Does skipping the power-ups give you more points?
No, skipping the power-ups just allows you to speedrun the game a little faster. I think. What the heck, Chaos?
What?
Yeah.
Why would that be? Oh, what was that?
That was crazy.
Ah!
Okay, here we go.
Just start tripping out. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think I forget what it was. But there was this video on YouTube a long time ago that would make an eye illusion, kind of, where it would make your eyes kind of like get fooled and start doing these really weird things and kind of make it seem like you're drunk. I don't know if you've seen that before.
I don't think I have.
Like you stare at a dot on the screen and like waves and like flashes and all that kind of stuff happens, and then afterwards the video's like, oh yeah, look around and blink and do all this stuff, and then you do that and like the entire world just goes wrong.
That is scary.
It's only temporary. I did it a few times. It's I think it lasts like maybe 30 seconds and then it's just completely gone.
Still disorienting experience.
It is. However, it's not like it makes you like sick or anything. It's just like, oh, my eyes are weird. Oh.
I guess I get it. Still, though, that one of those things that I would, want to. Well,
Avoid?
I guess I would try it.
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, you did. You're still here.
Yeah, I turned out just fine. I'm still here. I mean, it's like it's gonna kill you. You're just looking at some flashing images. It's not like you're hypnotized or anything. It's just so what it is when you're looking at patterns, or if you're looking at a certain color for too long, what your eyes or at least your brain will do is it'll adjust, and it'll compensate for either the movement or the color. So say if you stare at a green wall for very long, what eventually is going to happen is you'll just start seeing pink everywhere. Like everything will have this pink hue. And then the same thing goes for movement. If you stare at, say, a waterfall for a very long time, like a very wide waterfall, like say Niagara.
Okay.
At some point, your brain is going to start to match and reverse the movement.
Come on.
Just hold down B, man.
Hold that. That's the crouch.
Yeah, it makes you faster.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
But anyway, yeah. It won't start to make the waterfall stand still or make it just go backwards. It'll just do like this really weird thing where it just matches the movement but in the opposite direction. So when you start looking around, it looks like everything else is rising when in fact they're just staying still. It's really hard to explain, like how the whole matching movement, and doesn't make it look like it's going up, but it just matches it and this and that. It sounds very confusing and it is very hard to describe, but just know that that's the way that I'm describing it is exactly the only way you can describe it.
Wow, that is a very well. Come on, no, not this, please. I just want to. No, why did you do it again?
You should have crouched.
Crouch.
Yeah, you would have gone
Fine,
faster.
I'm holding the B button, dear.
Wow.
Okay, holding B.
All right, here we go. Oh yeah. See.
Because I'm beautiful. I'm still beautiful.
Indeed.
Huh.
Yeah, your
How long
chaos.
is this place?
Chaos. Oh jeez, this guy's
Yeah.
trying to kill me so badly. Mine. It's like those freaking birds from Finding Nemo.
Oh my gosh, it's true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
By the way, what do you think of the new Sonic Frontiers thing?
I haven't seen it.
It looks like an actually good game.
Sweet.
Like it looks like what this people at Sonic like intended the games to actually be. It looks so fresh and so natural. There's something about the vibe of that game that it's just really pleasing. Oh jeez, 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 oh yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
We're just zoomed in on Sonic's face.
Oh. Now that was a rush. Oh.
Just Sonic's face at the end. There.
Please for
It's so
enough
funny.
for this. Ugh.
He is for enough of this. Oh man. Outside Space Colony Arc. Cannon countdown 5 minutes.
I got. Oh, really? Oh my gosh, this is where the music starts to tune out our voices because it's so loud.
No, it's very quiet. I can't look at this and not think about that meme.
All those memes from the jet
Yeah.
guy? Yeah, I know. Gentrification. I was just in San Francisco. And by the way, Sonic, you're a beta male.
No, it's. I was always wondering why the radical left participate in speedrunning.
Gosh.
That was that one.
That was that one. Yeah, the beta male one.
Which
That
was
my-
an actual tweet by an actual person, and it is so like, wow, what is going on with these people?
Yeah.
I've always wondered why the radical left always participate in speedrunning. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. They'd be crazy.
Oh, people, man.
They'd be weird.
Not everything is about politics.
Whoa.
Oh, jeez. Kill this guy. There you go.
Yeah. I'm doing it in unique style. Yeah.
Is that really
Yeah,
it?
maybe there are ways to beat Shadow. But I'm just trying to, like, get some rings, why not?
Oh, yeah, you'll get more credit that way, and you'll get more points, and you'll get a higher score.
Whoa. By the way, this isn't infinite. There's just a wall in the end. Okay.
Uh-oh. So you might want to kill him fast then?
I had to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll just keep, like, teleporting to the front of me.
Well, you said
And
that
if
it's
I-
infinite, so I'm gonna go ahead and guess that means he's not teleporting in front of you, he's just teleporting to an area near you.
Guess so, yeah. Wait for it. Alright. And to do
Disappear.
one more attack.
You're a beta male, son.
Yeah, there now, so
That one's gotta be my favorite.
that's honestly one of the best.
Because Sonic put it so perfectly in that video. Shadow,
God.
what are you talking about?
Well, Shadow, I should your yap for you. So in your face. Dude, I just legit did Shadow in my first attempt.
Wow.
With no damage.
Oh shoot. Tails as Dark Arc. Oh shoot, he had a mean face on him too.
I know he basically destroyed Eggman in this fight. Eggman's like, I get the Emerald. Why would you leave that around, Tails?
Yeah, an ultra powerful weapon of ultimate destruction. In the
Yeah.
hands of an 8-year-old child.
Wait. Oh yeah. I
My
forgot he-
brain got tripped out for a second. I thought those two were intersecting.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why my brain just thought different.
It happens sometimes. Hello. I had a booger in my nose. He's just like, can I get out of this, Liz?
And that was the story of Sonic.
Yep. Those are all the things that I totally did. I owned Shadow. He didn't destroy me in that first fight. That was me. I won.
Yeah.
Knuckles found some
doing
cool
it.
shades in
Oh, yeah.
space.
Yeah.
Tails went on a full fire spree. Amy asked me for a hand in marriage. For my hand in marriage. Oh my gosh, we can't
Poor
skip this.
Amy.
None of this is skippable.
Tiny Chow Garden. Oh no.
No way. Nah, we ain't doing that.
Right.
Dude, I don't get this. Why did they not make this skippable? Didn't they? No, they didn't.
No, this is still like the 2003 or something like that. They didn't learn their lesson yet.
Hold on, wait a second.
You still have
This
studios. You still have studios today that haven't learned their lesson.
Wait, this came out in 2001. Shouldn't they have learned their lesson by? Oh, they did not.
No,
You're right.
not even today.
Oh my gosh, that's so
It's
true.
2023. Yeah, there's still companies that will make you sit through this, even though I'm not gonna remember any of you. Thank you very much. Wait, they're gonna remember Lonnie Manella? Freaking 1 hour from now? No.
And Keith Palmer, who has showed his name again.
Am I gonna remember the Sega Corporation? Nope.
Oh my gosh.
Not a single one of you.
I'm gonna check the stream. I just want to do that real quick. Keep talking so that we can not get copyrighted.
Okay. Yeah, you think I'm gonna remember Steve Peck? Nah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He'll be forgotten even with or without these credits. Very, very pessimistic look, but it's kind of realistic. I'm not gonna really... It's not like I was going to give it more effort whether or not I did or didn't skip the credits to remember these people.
Yeah. Hey, at least these ones are shorter than the last game.
There's a ton of people that don't even remember that are actually famous. You can
Yeah.
name plenty of famous people that have no idea who the hell they are.
Yeah, like Scott Cawthon. How many famous people know him? Yeah, lots of people know him. What?
Hey,
I've already
you're
been able to do that. Okay, yeah, I kinda already knew that.
2 new battle stages have been unlocked.
There's no, yeah. Okay, fine, whatever.
We should get Sonic Frontiers though.
That would be fun. I would love to do that with you.
I think that we're gonna replace this game with Sonic Frontiers.
What have we done with this game, actually?
Yeah, I know. So we'll just replace it with Frontiers. And we're going to the dark side.
I know, right?
Dark heroes now.
Hey, you want to know a little fun fact?
What's up?
Okay, so legit. The M&Ms. Oh my gosh! Like it's like fire, kill everybody! I will get what I want. Okay. Anyways, so M&Ms did a thing long ago where like they did a promo for the Star Wars 2005 for the Star Wars Episode 3 movie.
Mm-hmm.
So they teamed up with M&Ms and they did this awesome little commercial where like they legit like Darth Vader was having a discussion with the M&Ms and he was just like, and they were just like, okay, Lord Vader, we did some discussing and we're not gonna join the dark side, as in like they're not gonna go with the dark chocolate. And like legit, like Vader force chokes red and he's just like down for the count on the ground. And then Yellow in response
I
is just
remember
like,
this actually in TV commercials. I think I actually remember watching.
I remember that too. I was just like, and they were, and like I was just like,
they were wearing like the outfits from the what you calls it, the what were they called? The commanders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this.
And then legit, like Yellow's just like, we'll start Monday. I was just like, well,
did they make dark chocolate M&Ms or no?
Oh, they did. Of course they did. How could you not like dark chocolate? It's actually a healthier version, the most healthiest version of chocolate.
Right. But it's also the more chocolatey version of chocolate.
Yeah.
They just had like milk and cream and all that. Which, funnily enough, there was some history to that I've learned somewhat recently. So, chocolate, specifically American chocolate, apparently it's terrible. Like all around, it's terrible.
Yeah, I had
And I
feeling you were gonna
wondered, like,
say that.
huh, why does every other country think that American chocolate is terrible? I think it's not that bad. Like
I
it's
feel
not
like it's more like
terrible, but it's not great. It's like, okay, yeah, it's chocolate. It's
I
whatever.
feel like an argument to your statement is like we're more like we're missing out on the better chocolate, while our chocolate's sort of just us.
No. Hold on. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. So
Okay.
I was like, oh yeah, well, what's going on here? Apparently, this is an actual thing. Back in the day when they used to ship chocolate from Europe over to the States, the milk that was used in order to make the chocolate would spoil in the middle of the journey, and it would always spoil. But everyone just kind of ignored it. And they were kind of like, whatever, I'll just still keep selling it. And everyone just got so accustomed to the rotten milk chocolate taste that it just became a staple in America. Like, oh yeah, that's what chocolate's supposed to taste like. It's supposed to taste like cocoa with rotten milk.
Well, then now we have an answer, and now I have questions for the FDA.
And yeah, no, they purposefully today go out of the way to make it taste like the milk is rotten. And it's like, oh, now that makes sense. Now that's why chocolate here is kind of mediocre, in my opinion. Not terrible, but not great. But
Okay.
it's not actually genuine chocolate.
Well, you do. Wow. That is.
So
You know
that
what I also
Snickers
question?
you eat in order to quench your hunger,
Yeah, that can't
apparently it's
explain-
only half-assed.
Yeah. There's no rebuttal to this. It's true. It's literally true. There's nothing that I had to rebuttal this. It's all true.
Yeah. Which is kind of disappointing, which makes me want actual European chocolate. Like
Oh,
no
of
milk
course.
or anything like that. Just give me just like the raw cocoa.
Yay!
Raw
I
chocolate.
am tossing Hanadic and destroying everything in sight.
But I feel like that would be very expensive.
Dude, of course it's expensive. Chocolate is not like a isn't it a rarity sometimes? Or like a delicacy?
I mean, a delicacy, but it's definitely not rare.
Wow. I actually almost got close to getting all the rings in this stage.
It's definitely rare in the state. maybe it's rare and a delicacy in the States. Because I'm pretty sure there's plenty of chocolate, like just in your typical European, Asian, and probably
Continue.
I want to say Middle Eastern and African
Yeah,
areas as
those
well.
are the best spots for chocolate areas.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
Well, you know what? This kind of makes sense. Why peanut butter kind of goes well with. Wait, no, does that? No, wait, that doesn't. Huh?
That doesn't make sense. I know that I have a drink that is peanut butter and chocolate. So you remember that meal replacement that I got?
Yeah.
It's peanut butter chocolate. Or at least that's supposed to be the flavor. Funnily enough, and I remember I told you, the issue that I have with the meal replacement is that it spoils too quickly.
Exactly. That is the whole point.
Let me tell you, it does almost nothing to the flavor.
Yeah.
Like, it'll spoil slightly, and I'm like, smells a little out of touch. Taste it. Oh, it's still good. Because,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
it has the spoiled milk taste. Spoiled milk chocolate.
It's
flavor.
a spoiled milk taste. It's meant to be delicate and unique.
Yeah. Although I think this next time I'm gonna go with maybe some vanilla cake.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Wow, wait, hold on. Can we ask ourselves, where was Shadow being held in? Like, was that like a chamber or a tube? Was he just in a giant square? Also, what was with that spit? Okay, I guess he was stretching.
Whoa.
That was a fast stretch.
Oh yeah.
Also, those are to make him hover, right? Not fly? Is that what that is?
No, I think they're for flying. But anyway,
You
yeah, I
won't
think
be able to
stretching in
talk
that
about
manner would probably be better. No, it wouldn't be better for you.
the yada yada yada, so that you could kill him in a very unique manner and make him like, you know, wish he was just stuck by his family and stay like knitted from a like closer distance. Oh, yeah, he does that. That's the difference between that one and the last one, that Sonic face. But it's honestly pretty just
Pretty similar.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's gonna get owned.
Well,
Yeah, oh, there we go.
nope.
Nope. It.
Almost got him.
Come at me, bro. Come at me. Oh, cool. He's scared. You see him? He's scared.
Ooh.
Yeah, you should be terrified. No. And you got owned.
He is dead now. Congratulations,
Sit
you're a
down.
murderer.
He's like, oh, my legs. Oh, my legs.
How do we have
Oh.
5 views but no watch time? That doesn't make any sense. YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube, you can be kind of inconsistent sometimes. Still, I encourage y'all the message if you're still here.
Bring more Chaos Emeralds. Shadow, wait!
Shadow, wait. What, okay, well, okay, I guess I'll stick to you. Why are you getting angry at us, Inkman? He's just like, what? Oh yeah, this is Ruch's perspective now.
That's a really...
Really, what?
I was about to comment on the voice acting, but you know what? I'm just gonna abstain from it.
Yeah, I'm grabbing the thing. What do y'all think? I'm gonna just go and grab this. Well, who'd you
Whoa.
expect it to be? Who'd you expect it to be? Dang it! I messed it up. I'm sorry. I had a joke for this. Oh my gosh! Who'd you expect to be? Jim Carrey? Dang it, Ty! That was the perfect setup and you failed to remember it at the last moment.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry. I had my heart on it and I was just hoping I could pull it off. But hey, at least they got the joke in the end.
Yeah.
I despise anyone who takes jewels from me. All the world's gems are mine to keep.
Man, you know that these are totally different from their normal game models.
Dry Lagoon.
Dry Lagoon.
Now we're playing as Rouge.
Yep. And her specialty is kicking. Boom.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's fast.
No, I just heard a child just kind of go, in my ear.
Eh.
Did you not hear that? I think it was a little guy that was like buzzing around and just went,
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. By the way, I did some gesture exploring today. Because, you know, this is me we're talking about. The guy who will literally search in any separate situation for whichever information he seeks. And by the way, there are a good amount of famous jesters. Some of which are surprising. Some of which I didn't expect. Some of which were a little weird. Some of which were like legit, you know, fun in their unique way. Yeah, they were pretty cool. Some artworks that were fun. Yeah,
Did
very
you
interesting.
feel inspired by any at all? Huh?
Oh, indeed I was. Indeed I was. It was a cool inspiration, and I really did enjoy looking at them.
You're just flailing around.
Yeah, that's what we kind of do in this whole.
And then you still being able to just control her. Like her flip flopping around is still manageable.
Yeah, her and Knuckles are one and the same. They're both fun to play as, they have a unique fun character design, and their stages are still tormentuous to me, even to this day. But somehow, in some way or some shape or form, Rouge just manages to make me feel a little bit more angrier.
Wait, that was the sound.
Oh, it was the turtle!
It
Oh
was
yeah,
the turtle.
I saved the turtle by beating up the guards.
Where?
I just remembered that. That's how he got into the water.
Oh, gotcha. I think there's an extra life up there.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, you can do it. Oh, all right.
I know what I think Rouge is.
What do you think
She's
Rouge
one of
is?
those friends that like legit you would have in your life that, you know, can be manipulative at some points, but like legit,
Yes.
like, you know, come through for you in the end. Okay.
I don't know about
Yeah.
that. I think they'd only come through if they see use to you.
Well,
Like if Rouge doesn't get anything out of it, I don't think that she would do that.
yeah, I mean that is in her character. So
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
Now,
It's not. I want to say it's like a Catwoman situation, but it's there's a difference. There's a big difference.
actually, she is the
'Cause-
more. This is. I think this is her. I think of her as a more. You know, this is what Catwoman would be if like she chose the profession of a treasure hunter, like for full like literal sake, instead of a cat burglar.
What?
I can't get that life. That legit like.
No.
Like-
Isn't that what she did choose? And then the great Batman and Bruce Wayne came by and taught her the better path.
Well, I want to say that's true, but legit, like, you know,
Isn't it?
there's been different types of media where, like, she's a bad guy, then she's a good guy. It's just really, it's just
Well,
really,
she's supposed to be an anti-hero.
yeah, she's an anti-hero. I think if she were to work for, like, you know, a government, it would be like a shadow government. She'd be like Rouge, is what I'm saying.
I just said that she's not like Rouge.
Or she'd be like Rouge or something like that.
No, I don't see it.
Are you sure? I mean,
No, I
I
don't
think
see
I can
it.
see some similarities.
There's similarities, yes, but I'm not saying that she's like Rouge. Because that would mean
Alright,
that there's
okay.
more similarities than differences. Or that the
I
similarities
guess.
outweigh the differences.
Well, I know it's weird. I just realized something. Since we're talking about Batman and like legit Catwoman,
Mm-hmm.
what if Rouge is kind of like the inspiration, like the result of both of them? If they both had, you know, similar ideals, but like, you know, different like animal. Because Rouge is a bat, but also a little bit of a burglar at times. Batman inspiration is a literal bat. And he legit fights a cat, like, you know, burglar inspired, you know, anti-hero at times.
Mm.
I just realized that wasn't something that I just like random. This is one that I just randomly thought of. I'm just gonna just say right now.
Hmm.
Like legit, like I don't know what, like, you know, I'm just thinking like it would kind of make sense.
A little bit.
Yeah, kind of. Not completely, but like, you know, it's, you know, if it makes a little sense, it makes a little
Yeah.
sense.
I feel like the emerald's probably going to be in one of these tunnels. Are
Yeah.
you ready? You're just hover handing the turtle. You're about to drown.
I
Okay.
can't do it. I gotta wait till the turtle comes back around.
No.
Yeah, this is
well,
what
why
I hate
did
about her
drowning have to
state.
be a thing? Yeah.
Like legit, you had to like have some perfect timing if you want to get an answer rank on this.
Oh, it's gonna be like that, huh?
Yeah,
All right, gotcha.
that's why she's kind of like my she has my least favorite sections.
Hmm. By the way, I'm gonna open a cold one right here in front of everyone. Enjoy,
Yeah,
everyone.
go ahead.
Yeah. Did it.
Y'all are wondering what I'm doing. I'm kind of just waiting for the turtle to circle around.
The turtle circled around.
Okay.
Nice.
Hurry, turtle. Hurry. Okay, thank goodness I made it.
All right.
Okay. Where is this?
Who knows?
Oh my gosh. Every single time.
Hey,
Zombies?
when Batman becomes open to the public, do you think they're gonna make more Arkham games?
Actually, maybe. I mean, Mickey Mouse is going to be public domain in a couple of, like 2 more years.
Really?
Yes, they actually did talk about that.
2025.
They actually did talk about that. I don't think it's going to be 2 years, maybe 5, I'm correctly estimating. But still, though, he doesn't have much time left before he becomes public domain. Like, look at Winnie the Pooh, and guess what they're doing?
They made a Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
Osiris Prison. There are no air pockets. What use does that give me?
Who knows? Why are you here, by the way?
Yeah, why are you here?
No, I'm talking to you, Ty. Why are you here?
I don't know. I thought the emerald would be somewhere here, but I can't get through there. I guess I'll just go back.
And you can't break through it?
Yeah, I can't break through it. I don't have underwater capabilities of fighting. Okay. Maybe I should just find the turtle I came in through and legit have him take me back.
Back
There
where?
he is. Okay. Hey, take me back, turtle. I knew it.
It's actually close by.
Yeah. Can I just say that I still despise the system of why like it chose just choose one emerald despite choosing multiple emeralds. That's what made the superior. That's what made the past game a little bit superior in that factor.
Mm-hmm.
I know I said this 1,000 times, but it's still one of those why would you do that moments.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nope, not that. Oh yeah, she can't dig, by the way.
Wow, okay, well. At least that means that they can't put an emerald underground. I think I see it. I saw it. Yep, there it is, there it is, there it is.
There it is. Floating in the air. How did I not see that? Yeah.
Nice.
Why does her ears wiggle like that?
Because of floppy physics. Ugh.
E. That's just me saying I had enough of you guys.
How do we have 7 views but no watch time? People just click on and click out in less than a second.
It's their own choosing. And now we're gonna just infiltrate this desert base, which is gonna be ours in a few minutes.
I'm just saying it's so inconsistent. Like,
Hey, people like, sometimes people have short attention spans.
True, but I've seen like 3 second what you calls it on here.
Yeah.
3 second watch time, average view durations, whatever. So it's capable of showing people with short attention spans. It's
Yeah.
just there's no update at all to the view duration.
Again, I still encourage everybody to keep commenting if they want to comment. I would like to hear you guys' opinions. And yeah.
Yeah. Comment on what you think about something.
Or like gaming, which is either good or terrible.
Gaming?
Or like game playing or something like that.
Oh, game bit, yeah. I thought we were
Yeah.
talking about the game space, which, by the way, is still pretty bad. Have you seen the mobile like market for games as of recent?
How has it?
It's you know what? Nah, it
I'm
hasn't
sorry.
improved. It's stayed the same, but it's
Wait,
no.
sorry, I just need to answer this call real quickly.
There we go. All right, so as I was saying, the mobile market, it's not. It still is just as bad, but it's not
As it
as
was
pronounced bad.
Since like 2017.
It was terrible, like around 2016, 2017, like up until I'm gonna guess 2019. Like that's when it was like. That's when it was pronounceably bad. Like it was
What
just so
happened?
in your face bad.
What happened to mobile games? What killed it?
Greed.
Yeah, that's actually the cause of most things that are good.
Greed
Good
and
guy.
child targeting.
And child targeting. That's how mascot horror is kind of dying.
Mascot horror is dying because it's just been overrun. Because mascot horror isn't dead. It's just not. There's no big titles for it other than Five Nights at Freddy's
Or Puppy Playtime.
or Poppy Playtime. But I remember Tattletale being a huge hit, even though it was kind of like a smaller game.
Yeah, I love a Tattletale.
Tattletale was great.
It had its interesting moments.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I think, another game like that would still do
It's
just
a
as
perfect
good.
Christmas horror game.
Yes. Yes, it is. And
Like
and like I said, like if you want to make a game specifically for the mascot genre, you could do it, and I'm pretty sure it'd be a huge hit because the mascot horror is not dead. There's just nothing big for it at the moment. And seeing as how there is competition, there's plenty of competition, but I'm saying there's very few big game titles. If you tried to make a big mascot horror game, it's very likely to succeed just because of the little competition.
Actually, I think I have the perfect example of what you just said.
Okay.
Okay, so there's this game called Garden of Banban, and I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. It's terrible. It's not that good. Everybody I know that I've seen in every single channel that does reviews, they all say it's bad. There's no good things I hear about it, and legit, it's like, I think it's more of like it was meant to be a prank thing from the creators. But so far, in 2 months later, it got another chapter, and I think it's got a little bit of a cult following, and like legit, it's going to get. I think it's one of the front runners of mascot horror right now, and personally, I think that's a pretty good for them type of deal. But
that's
I'm just
not-
also,
But it's not
I'm
good
also,
for mascot horror as a whole.
But yeah, that's just that. Like, good for the creators because they're just doing their. But that
Well,
was not my fault, right there. I'm just going to say.
it really looked like you just walked off the edge there.
I know, right?
I'm gonna say it's the camera.
We're gonna go with like it lost control on its own right there at the moment.
All right.
I'm like, good for them because it's hard to get things out nowadays, and like legit, like I'm all for like people like trying new things or making new things, being creative at some sort, like on a sort of level.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'm kind of scared what it's gonna do to mascot horror. Cause like,
Yeah, it's not good for mascot horror as a whole.
yeah,
It's
I feel
feeding
like
it's feeding the toxicity. If that's really what it is, it's just a prank, kind of like, oh, we're just half-assing it, and then we're getting a bunch of recognition and money from it. Like, that's not what
yeah.
we want. Are you okay?
I
There we go.
really do not know what that was, and I really do not want to know what that was.
All right, then we're not gonna make any guess. So, I mean, that's probably gonna be any genre that's new that ever comes out.
Yeah, that's kind of
there's
how
gonna be people that
horror.
are gonna kind of leech off of it.
That's kind of how horror movies started becoming a little spontaneous.
Yeah,
Especially
no,
like around
I
the-
know that. Like
around the 80s. It's
did
true.
it really start that early?
It did start that early. You know how many Friday the 13th movies came out during that time?
Oh, I guess you're right.
Yeah. And then there's, Nightmare on Elm Street, which was more of like, it kind of started in like around the 80s, but it got back around the 80s. And then it tried to become a 90s thing, but it didn't really pay off. And then
Yeah.
some other titles, just like those ones with the puppets that kind of looked like they were Chucky inspirations, like that one with the puppet guy, but that was actually older than Chucky. But thanks to Chucky being like, popular as it is, it kind of felt like it's very similar to that, even though Chucky was not like around that time when it came out. I don't remember the movie's name, but I think I remember it becoming like, coming out around the 70s.
Oh,
Yeah. It's sort of like a thing where, like, people have been trying different types of deals, and like, it's a, like you said, a high risk, high reward thing. But I felt like, but I feel like you said, if this is like a representation of what horror is, it's kind of gonna be a bad stretch for it, whatever it is that wants to become a horror movie, and that leads to like people getting, doubtful of people's abilities of being creative. And probably like deficiency of creativity because they don't know like how hard they're gonna need to try, which is you always gotta try very hard when you want to make something new or interesting.
yeah. So that's a very different from what I was thinking, because that right. If you look at horror right now, horror is just so much just in the trash. It's so in the trash right now. There's nothing good I can say about the horror movie genre right now. Because so you look at horror movies nowadays, and they're just borderline just jokes. They're so terrible in every single manner and every single way, and it kind of just feels like the people who made it are like, oh yeah, and just quickest cash grab in the world, and they're not even shameful about it. It's an in your face shameless cash grab. He's scratching
It
his
is
butt right
not-
now.
We all have those moments.
Yep. But like, dude, it's so bad. So I think I told you, and I made a whole rant about it on the truth. What it was, Truth or Dare,
We know.
and then it was the other Truth or Dare one. There was two Truth or Dare movies, both of them
Wait, there were two
terrible.
of them? There
There were two of them, and then there was a sequel to one of them. So there's two of them that were made by separate horror directors, and then one of them actually got a sequel to it, and that one was even worse than the original.
Wow.
So the one that I watched, because I didn't watch one of them, the one that got the sequel. I watched one where the beginning scene was like, oh man, I freaking can't do it or whatever. Then the person like dies because they couldn't complete a dare in time. And
You
then
know
when
what
it
I
gets to
just
the
realized?
other person's turn, they get dared to pour a bucket of acid over their head.
I feel like that. I remember what you told me about that, and like I remember us thinking, "Oh yes, that is stupid," and still stating the obvious. Oh my gosh, that's still stupid. I felt like that they were trying to do a Saw thing, and this was a terrible interpretation of that.
No. They were not. Let me explain myself let me finish explaining myself.
Oh, sorry. Continue.
So you got she got dared to put a bucket of acid over her head, and she put like baking soda and water. She kind of like mixed it together, and she put it on her hair and all that, which is smart because she was diluting the acid with the base, which makes the salt. Very clever, very good way to mitigate the effects of the acid.
Can't get that.
And it's like, oh man, this is gonna be probably a good horror movie because it's gonna be about, you know, this thing that dares you to do this thing, and things happen, and you have to be smart in order to overcome what it's doing.
The thing
So, okay,
literally
this is
kills
shaping
her
up
after-
to be good. The
The
concept
thing
was
kills her
good.
after the thing, if I recall correctly, right?
What?
Oh, I was just saying, like, the thing's probably gonna, like, say, you're gonna probably say it killed her. After,
No.
like, that.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. Alright. Sorry, continue.
She dilutes the acid with the baking soda, and she pours the acid over her head, and she survives. She survives it.
No. What? Huh?
Wait, what?
What? What?
Wait,
What? What? Okay.
Okay.
That,
All right.
That happened.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, so already I like the idea and the concept. I was like, okay, this is probably gonna turn out pretty good. But then it just goes so downhill. It just goes so downhill so quickly. So when they finally get to the actual game, which is like the game of that the whole movie's about, it's like, oh yeah, they don't know what's going on. They're kind of stupid teenagers, yada yada. And it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Whatever, right? Like the first part, it's a cliche, and I don't like that cliche. I think it's dumb because most people I would like to think aren't like that. Just gonna put that out there.
Like me at the time.
All I'm saying is one of those people was supposed to be a doctor, and I hope that's not who you have to depend on to save your life. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my gosh, if that person was that doctor and he made a stupid decision like that,
Yeah.
I'd be scared for my life.
What stupid decision? I don't know. Okay. So then the first thing that tipped me off that this was gonna start sucking was when there came a point when there was nothing really explained. I was like, okay. It's getting explained as it goes along, but at some point it stopped explaining, and I'm like, okay, but what about this scenario? Oh, this seems like something you could do. Oh, there's this little loophole that you could probably exploit. Oh, there's this other thing that you could do. Like, my mind started to trail off. Like, there's so many different ways to beat this. Like, why even bother, right? Because I was, you know what? I'm just gonna continue. I'm not gonna go on a rant about something. Okay.
Use whichever one you want. It's all fine with that.
But like, yeah, no, it just at some point stopped explaining any rules, and I'm like, all right, well, cool, great. And then finally they started to figure out, oh, we can probably defeat this evil demon, whatever bobbers. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's true. That falls within the rules that have been explained to us, the only ones. But then out of nowhere, the demon just starts killing them anyway when the friggin' dare thing does the thing. So there was one where they were dared to drink a poison, right? Or at least what they did, right, which was clever. What the person that was supposed to drink the poison did, he got soda, very specifically, he got soda, and he also took the poison and he gave it, only portions of it, to everyone. So everyone had the poison.
Uh-huh.
The poison was drank with the soda, and because he drank it with the soda lines your stomach so that it kind of prevents you from digesting the whatever bobbers. So as soon as you drink it, you can puke it right back out. You don't get poisoned, you don't die, and everyone lived. And I'm like, okay, this is okay, cool. That's great. It's kind of following its own rules. Okay, I'm with this so far. But then it's like, oh, I now dare you to play Russian roulette. And it's like, what do you mean you dare that? You're supposed to be daring one person at a time, first of all. And second of all, someone has to die. There's no way around this. Yes, there's probably a way around it. Yes, you could have come up with something. And
rules.
And technically, right, there was a loophole. There were ways to get rid of it, but if the demon was like, no, cheating, no, you can't cheat anymore, and it's like, why'd you let them cheat the other couple times? Why'd you let the previous group, quote unquote, cheat? It falls within the rules. Like, like out of nowhere, it just went a complete 180, and it's like, oh, you're just gonna die anyway. Which then, after that, I made the argument, if we're just gonna die anyway, why not just go in a way that we choose? I'll just slit my throat really quickly instead of enduring all this pain.
Yeah, that's...
like if you're meant to die at some point, if this demon is going out of its way to be like, oh no, you can't get out of this, you're going to die. Like, why not just off myself in a way that's not that torturous?
Yeah. Also,
at the very end of the game, the whole premise of the game was just completely ruined and broken.
Yeah, it's just like, what was the point of all this? Why did you have us go there?
Yes. And their constant struggle, like, oh no, we gotta live, we gotta survive. You're not meant to. Just off yourself. Which, don't do that in real life. Don't do that. No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, in this scenario, when you're stuck in a game against a demon, and there's just no way out, you are supposed to die, and while it's killing you, like, it's gonna torture you and whatnot, like, just find a quick way out.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, that thing right there is a real pain in my like nethers. It's cicada looking thing. I can't even move the camera. Yeah, that was a setup that started good, but then got stupid.
It got so dumb, and I'm telling you, like, I went from like, oh yeah, this is kind of scary, you know, you're stuck in a truth or game with like something that's trying to kill you, yada yada. Like, oh yeah, there's a bit of fear factor in there. Yeah, I can see it. To just being so pissed, like during that the entire second half of the movie, I was genuinely just yelling at the screen. Like, what do you mean? What are you doing? Like, why don't you just do this? Why not do that? Like, I was just angry. I left. I was watching it with friends, and I just left that room pissed. Like, there was no fear at all. It was just, I was pissed.
I thought you were gonna say you walked out of the movie.
Oh no, I just walked out of the room pissed, basically. But like, yeah, no, it was bad. And then the other Truth or Dare movie that I didn't watch, but I saw a kill count on it from Dead Meat. Go watch, subscribe, like, all that stuff. Yeah. I watched it and I'm like, okay, this is just a Truth or Dare thing. It's gonna be.
It can't be as bad as the last movie.
It can't be as bad as the last one. Was my thought going into that? Like, this is probably better. It got a sequel. People probably
it was worse,
liked it.
Wasn't it?
It was. Oh gosh, it was just as bad, dude.
Oh my gosh, I knew you were gonna say that.
So it starts off with like, oh yeah, we're drunk teenagers, and then this weird guy comes along and he's super nice, and it's like, oh yeah, that's cool. And then he kind of like, he flirts and he understands and he does stuff with this woman, and then he charms her, and it's like, okay, that's still kind of like normal social behavior. Okay, that's right, that's great.
And then
they get to he rushes over to get them into the game, which he was apparently dared to do, I guess. And then freaking, because if he wasn't dared to do that, why did the demon not ask him truth or dare while all of that was happening? That's my question. Just gonna put that out there. But I'm pretty sure he was dared to do it. That's why there was no truth or dare. He was in the middle of one.
The movie, honestly, makes no
That's
sense.
my theory. Okay, and that's the only thing that's gonna make sense from that point forward. Because if that's not what happened, if he was not in the middle of a dare, then that entire first part makes no sense. I'm just gonna put that out there. There's a huge plot hole. But anyway, so after they get started with the game, this guy that basically tamed and charmed an entire group of people, which what a feat, by the way.
These weird skull things.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. They're kind of getting stuck to the wall. But that's a pretty big feat, right?
Yeah.
He leads the entire group to this weird abandoned church where he starts to play a truth or dare game with them. And now they're part of the game. Which, by the way, is another plot hole that I'm gonna get to at some point.
By the way, look at this cicada guy. He's just like coming out of nowhere. We did not need this in Rouge's stage, by the way.
Yeah.
This was one of those things where it's just like, there was no need for this. And I think this was supposed to be a Knuckles' thing as well, but like, they were just like, we don't have time to add it.
Maybe, yeah.
Only 2 more.
Yeah, anyways, that thing is super annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you get caught in its sights, it immediately summons lasers and you will get hit by it. You can't dodge it, you'll just get hit by it.
Really?
Yeah, there's no way of defending that.
Wow.
It's a bane and a really stupid one, because why would you add that to a game about finding things?
Mm.
Oh, look, there it is again. Let's be happy that it's not one of those one-shot kill things.
It's not.
Either way, it's super annoying.
Mm.
This is why I hate Rouge's stages so much. Like, her character is fun, her mechanics are alright, but her stages, man, they're worse than Knuckles.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, some of them are timed, dude. Some of them are timed. Which means you will die.
If you don't find
instantly.
it, yeah.
It's just like, I hate those things so much. I hate timed levels. It's what leads to Those ghosts suck. Why are they even here? Why did they need to put those Why did they need to put ghosts here? And I am stupid. And I am stupid again. Oh my gosh. Ignan. Why do you have all this stuff? Why do these ghosts work for you?
Who
The
knows?
questions I have here are just amazingly vast and big. Like, really big. Like, why does he have all this stuff?
Mm-mm.
My gosh. Okay, now where is this key? That's... Oh man. Then
$1
I
million question.
gotta go higher.
What was my story?
Oh, here it is. Still hate it. Still hate it. Still a bane in my existence. Just a plain... just a plain pain in my...
Pain in the rubber.
More like pain in my eyes.
Oh.
Yeah. Because they're such eyesores. Haha.
Ah. Oh.
Oh, Out the ding. In a minute. Now where did you go? You
I they said she couldn't dig.
well, I had to find the things first for her to dig. I did.
Okay.
Uh,
Not there. Okay,
Nope.
warmer.
Okay.
Warmer.
Wait. Yep. Wait.
Warmer. Red hot. Red hot. You're on fire.
Not there.
To the right. They down. Down. They no, too far.
Wait,
Where those gems are, Ty. There you go.
Here we go.
Maybe she's doing that herself. Maybe she's just really happy. She's flapping her ears.
I guess I took a little too much
Well,
time.
and dogs wag their tails when they're happy. Maybe it's like a
They also pull their ears back. They do kind of do the same thing.
yeah. And here we are.
Rouge.
Space transporter. The destination has been set to.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hear the words arc and arc and arc and arc and arc and arc. The word arc a lot in this.
What's he doing up there anyway? Doesn't matter. It's my mission to find
Oh my gosh.
what he's up to.
Oh my god, really? Well, style points there, Rouge. Style points there.
But she spun and pressed the button.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So this is the space colony Ark. I have to locate the central control room that Shadow mentioned.
Man, Eggman just loves to hear himself talk. And Maria's the only good Robotnik and she's dead.
Damn. Okay.
She was a child, Zeus.
And she's dead?
Yeah.
What? That's dark.
Yeah.
I didn't know the Sonic team liked child murder.
Well, how old do you think Takal was when she was, like, sealed in the Master Emerald?
According to the wiki, he was 12.
Yeah!
So that's not really
Yeah.
killing her.
I
Just gonna put that out
mean,
there.
you could say that's a fate worse than death.
Why is that? She's in a peaceful garden with a bunch of adorable chow.
Has that ever been shown?
Yes, it has.
Okay, but until that period of time which Sonic took care of the whole thing, like, can we really say that?
Yes.
Okay, alright, okay. Okay. Now, let's see, where is it? Where is it? Where are you? I wanna get that thing going. Come on, where are you at? Where are you at? Where is this thing? Seriously, where is this thing?
Can I tell you a joke about the truth or dare thing?
Okay, what's the joke?
You remember Yu-Gi-Oh from season 0? Yu-Gi-Oh season 0, where
Yeah.
the Pharaoh was like just going around playing shadow games with everyone?
Yeah, one of the most
What
best.
would have made Oh yeah, it was the best season. What would have made that movie what would have just made that movie so much better is if the Pharaoh just came out of nowhere and was like, "This is a shadow game."
You
And then it
know?
just cut to the credit.
Oh my gosh, what if the Truth or Dare monster was just another version of the Pharaoh from an alternate universe, but he just decided to be a just genuine jerk?
That would be hilarious. And it'd honestly be a better movie than what we got anyway, so. You know what? I'm rooting for it.
That's a little bit of name game.
Well, just make it to the next checkpoint.
Alright. Says that like it's so easy. It is easy though.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're just shooting things.
Yeah.
And you have auto aim.
I have auto aim! And the jet engine. Why is Gun even here? Are these gun things? These have never been explained to me before. What am I fighting in the Dark story and in the Sonic story?
I think these are the machines that are guarding the ultimate secret of Shadow or whatever.
Yeah, I question that too. But I also see them in the gun base and all that. We don't really know what gun is.
What
Like,
gun
legit.
is?
Gun is the organization of Earth that's supposed to be like, a shadow government.
Well, then you just explained it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a shadow government.
It's a shadow government. Sega, if you get more time, explore this concept.
Of a
Seriously.
shadow government?
Yeah. It also gives you more variety. These guys have been used as enemies before. You can continue now. Or what's stopping you from using them again like this now? Right?
I guess you're right. Destroy them all.
Destroy them all!
Kill them all. Oh, they're firing at you.
And I wish I could use the camera, but this is not that type of game. And I am leaving. There is big on the side right there that you probably missed. Yeah, I did a thing. Oh my gosh, what do y'all want?
You're so
Pretty much.
Johnny boy.
Am I Ghost Rider?
Yeah, that's what I was referencing.
I knew it. I had a feeling you were gonna do that.
A Ghost Rider reference.
Yeah. Which I still love. Nicolas Cage did very well in the movie.
A lot of people think otherwise. Like a lot of people.
I get it. I've seen it before. It was referenced in American Dad in the Storm episode.
Yeah.
I still, however, disagree, and that movie was part of my childhood, so there's your explanation why.
I agree that maybe it wasn't for Nicolas Cage, but I also agree that the movie wasn't really written properly to begin with.
To be fair, like legit, some of the things were good. I will admit.
There were some good moments. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I guess we can't say it's not the best movie, but it's still a good movie. Not the best one, but good. Okay.
It's a very 2000s movie, which is not a good era for cinema.
Well, yes and no.
It very much fits the 2000 narrative, though. I think the only good movies that were made during the 2000s were Spider-Man and you know what? Not even Spy Kids. Just Spider-Man.
Dang, Zeus.
Well, okay.
Just
I want you to just go back and just rewatch Spy Kids. It was not a good movie series. It was a fun family movie, but if you actually were to sit there and try to engage into it, it wouldn't be great.
Zeus, they already know about. I've already explained the whole Spy Kids franchise to you.
When?
What? You don't remember? I told you that like legit, it was a family series that legit had a span of 3 movies in total, but had a 4th one later during the years that wasn't even good as well. It was just a hypercut. It's just a what's the word? Just a hash trash of multiple things combined into just one singular thing. And even then, probably the worst one of them all was 2, and the best one of them all was 3. The first one, however, was just showing you how they're just not even taking themselves even seriously. It's just a cheesy little movie franchise that wasn't meant to be big, but was still good enough for people or families and for parents and their kids to remember. And I gotta tell you, I was one of those kids that was just oh yeah, this is a pretty cool thing. But then as a teenager, you're just like, this is bad. And then you're just like, and it's just noticing, like, legit, how many things they got. How many things they got.
So
I'm sorry.
basically, you said the same thing I was about to say.
Yes. And like I
So then
explained,
why are you mad?
I'm not mad. I'm just like, I'm actually kind of. Oh my gosh! I just remembered. Oh man, this is one of those Psycho Pebbles thing or like one of those only play things where like there was this like I think this was the animated ones too. There was the question of like, would you have sex with a dumb person? And I'm just
What?
like, I think there was this little skit of that. I remember. It was just hilarious. You don't. I don't think I don't think I told you about that. It was just hilarious.
Reports are correct. Why would the chaos
Mm.
Oh, I'm getting a call from my mother again.
Are you absolutely sure?
Okay.
Well, believe what
Hello.
you believe.
Very well. There.
I think we're gonna end the stream now, and then I'll go get and we'll, yeah.
First and distract them.
Yep. Thank you all so much for watching.
Yeah, okay, I didn't know that. Okay. All
And
right.
then next time we play more Resident Evil Zero.
No,
And we'll see you
ending it
next
now.
time.
We're ending it now.